Now, this is a continuation of what we discussed on Monday when God was, Moses was talking to the Israelites about how, um, how God had left, he had land, he had possessions for them, but he doesn't just come and just give it to you, right? They had to fight. They had to go in and push the people out, drive out the nations, push them out of their land and say, hey, this is ours. They had to go in and take possession, pretty much is what they had to do. So this is a continuation of that. So I started in Deuteronomy chapter 7, and um he was telling about he named 7 nations that God would drive out for them. I mean, they had to go in, but God was doing the work, right? Now, for us in today's world, we're not going to be driving out a nation, but we may need to drive out a belief. We may need to drive out something that has been stopping us from getting to what we need to do. We may need to drive some people out of our lives. We may need to drive some habits out of our lives. We may need to drive some belief systems out of our lives. Whatever it is that you need to drive out, that is what this is pertaining to. For them, it was nations that were in the land that God had for them to possess. For you, we don't know, what that thing is that is stopping you from possessing what God has for you. What do you need to drive out? What do you need to push, move out of your way so that you can go in and possess what it is that God has for you? Now, you may think that, oh, this thing is so big, it's so hard, and I just can't do it. But the best part is that you are not fighting alone. In fact, the scripture, I'm in Deuteronomy chapter 7, the scripture says that, and when the Lord your God has delivered them over to you, when the Lord your God has delivered them over to you. So deliver them over to you sounds like he's handing them to you. And then it says, and you have defeated them. So it's already letting you know what the end result is. They are defeated. You are victorious. He has handed them over to you. You have defeated them. It says you must destroy them totally. And again, he names 7 different nations, 7 of them. And he says they they are larger than you and stronger than you. So they are larger and stronger than you. And despite the fact that they are larger than you and stronger than you are still victorious because he delivers them into your hands. You defeat them. And then he tells you to destroy them. And he's very specific about destroying them. He says to destroy them totally. That means total means what? Not some, not a piece. It means all. Destroy them totally. Make no treaty with them. What's a treaty? It's like you're negotiating. You don't negotiate with the devil. You don't make deals with him. You don't say, okay, I'll exchange this. If you do this, I'll do that. No, 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 no. He said, make no treaty with them. So you don't negotiate with your past. You don't negotiate. You don't negotiate with the ex. You don't negotiate with whatever that things that he has told you to leave. He has told you to go. He has told you to get rid of. He has told you to destroy. You don't negotiate with it anymore. You leave it and you go. You move. He said, destroy them totally. He said, make no treaty with them. That means you're not negotiating with them. Do not, he said, show them no mercy. That means don't be in your feelings and be like, oh, but I feel so bad. Oh, but I don't want to hurt her feelings. Oh, I don't want to hurt this. He gonna be hurt. He says, show no mercy. Destroy them. Don't negotiate with them. Don't intermarry with them. Don't give your sons and your daughters. It sounds like don't be involved with them in any way, no shape, no form. Don't be involved with them. And then he was very specific. He told them how to get rid of them, how to end it. He said, break down their altars, smash their sacred stones, cut down their Asherah poles, burn their idols in the fire. So very specific ways, specific action words telling you how to destroy something. He said break down, smash, cut down, burn all words telling you how to destroy, break, kill, obliviate, get rid of them totally and altogether. And at the end of every one of those phrases is something to do, something tied to an idol. Break down their altars. Altars have to do with what? Idol worship, right? Smash their sacred stones. Sacred stones have to do with idol worship. Cut down their Asherah poles. Asherah poles had to do with idol worship as well. Burn their idols in the fire. So all talking about idols, destroying idols, burning them, crushing them, breaking them down. Um, and you may be saying, well, I don't have any idols in my life. But do you? You may not have any Asherah poles. You may not have any altars in your house. You may not have any sacred stones. But do you have things that God has told you to get rid of? Because you probably saying, oh well, God, I'm ready to move on, and I'm ready for my husband, or yeah, I'm ready for my wife, but you still holding on to the past. Is the past your idol? You still holding on to, oh, he bought me this, and oh, she gave me this, and it means so much to me. God said, burn them, cut down the Asherah poles, smash them, break them. You still got voicemails in your phone, voice messages that they left you because of the way it made you feel. You still got text messages that you going back to read because of how it made you feel. Delete, delete, get rid of. Even the very contacts you need to get rid of. Gifts, you still listening to the music that's making you think about them or reminisce or taking you back to a time and place that you don't even need to go to. It's taking you back to get a feeling that is something that you should no longer even be attached to. It's something that you need to be driving out. When he says drive out, then they had to drive out the nations to get what, um, to possess the land that he had for them. Those are things that you need to be driving out. What are those things? You know what those things are. You know what those things are. Maybe in your home, in your car, in your drawer, in your little secret place that you keep in it, whatever it is, whatever those idols are, those things that are keeping you placed, keeping a stronghold on you, almost keeping you from moving. And you may not even realize that it's holding you and that it's keeping you, but those things symbolize something, which is what an idol is. An idol is something that's in a form or image of something, of a man or a person. So it it gives the resemblance of something. It reminds you of something. It reminds you of that person. So you may feel like it's not an idol, but you know what it is that you need to get rid of. So if you are ready, and again, this is not in your own power, because again, the word said that the Lord delivers. He says that when the Lord your God has delivered them over to you, that means he is giving them to you and you have defeated them. That means you have the power to defeat it. It may look like it's too big. It may look like it's too hard. You may feel like I'm not strong enough. I can't do it, but you can. And it already told you that you won, yet you have won because it says you have defeated them. And once you have defeated them, he said to destroy them totally. Destroy them totally. This is a recap. Destroy them totally. Don't make any treaty with them. That means you don't negotiate with them. You don't bargain. You don't keep saying, okay, well, I'll no. No is no. Your standards have shifted. You have changed. Your desires have changed. What your expectations have changed. So it should be no. You don't negotiate with them. He said, don't intermarry with them. Don't give your sons and daughters to them. You shouldn't be involved. You shouldn't be around them. You shouldn't be in their presence. Whatever that is for you. Whatever that is for you. And if you want to go read it yourself, I am reading The scripture is from Deuteronomy chapter 7 at the very beginning, like the first 5 verses, first 4 to 5 verses is where I was coming from. Where it's talking about driving out the nations. And again, for us in this present world, we're not going to be driving out nations. We're not going to be fighting against people, right? Fighting against other countries to get anything that God has for us. But what is it that God has for you? What is it that you need to go possess? What is it that you need to go get? God has told you, hey, I have this for you. Zach, Lauda, Josh Patel, Revolve, Revolve Fund. God has said, here you go. I have this for you. But you got to drive the nations out first. You gotta kick them out first. You got to get them out of your space first so that you can possess it. You know what that thing is. So I thank you all so much for joining me today, and have a great day. I hope that the word blessed you in some way, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great one.